We are under the bright. In now, Jose Altuve. We are set for baseball here. This evening. And the first pitch here from Lester. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Hard on the ground towards short. Baez fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number one. Stepping up now, George Springer. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. One out, nobody on. Bounce it to the left side. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's dropped. Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here from the stretch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the run is Almora. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And that one just missed outside. In the air out toward right field. Hayward is under it, and he makes. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to it here. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Jake Marisnick. He'll get us started in the top of the second. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And he got him. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His past history against John Lester, he's only 2 for 10. Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Reddick is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. Popped him up. Baez into shallow left, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the bleachers and gone. So digging in now, Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. Being tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. McCullers become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa fields it cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Albert Almora trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Reddick, and that retires the side. Evan Gattis now standing in as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Chopped in front of home plate. Contreras is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now at the plate, Lance McCullers. In there, no balls and a strike. Tyler White will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. A wave and a miss. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 down.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Tyler White is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. 1-0 the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Tough sinker on the inside corner. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Here's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching.
Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Alex Bregman will be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at 3rd. Drilled right back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw won't get him. And the tying run is in to score from 3rd. That'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. And that's the 3rd out. Tony Sipp, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Little tapper down the first baseline. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Into the box, Daniel Murphy. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick coming on. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Javier Baez. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And it's 1-1. Off is Marisnick. And this is fouled at the plate. Marisnick gets treated first, nobody out. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He drew a walk his first time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
2-2 pitch just missed. Chris Bryant will be next. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Here's Chris Bryant now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hector Rondon takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Hit high and deep to right center. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off on it to play for.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So striding in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double. Digging in, Hector Rondon. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch of the inning is taken. Downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Yuli Gurriel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Myers has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning. Roberto Osuna is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. And the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Osuna, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Striding in, Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Popped him up. Gaddis shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Hot shot down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into center field, line drive base hit. The throw into second. Tag, and he's out going for second, but a run is in to score away from the play. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Daniel Murphy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. a slurve is going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you'd see a different lineup tomorrow.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run full now. 3-2. Javier Baez waits on deck. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Into the box now, Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career history with Roberto Osuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Josh Reddick, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Pulled toward right center field. Almora will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one. He's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Osuna is off at first with 2 away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it. The tag, and he is out. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Count now a ball and a strike. So 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the pitch. Fastball, ball, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. His career history with Roberto Osuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Colin McHugh takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. got him looking, and that ends. Here's George Springer. Will start us off in the 8th. Pedro Strop been summoned from the bullpen, and as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Almora in pursuit, 1 down. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. With a swinging bunt up the line. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Set and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. And it's 3-1 now. Here's ball 4. Now batting, Jake Marisnick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Shot weakly to the left. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Here's Jason Hayward now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swung on and missed for the first strike. McHugh, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball. That's a big accomplishment.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch just missed.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first down. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time.
1 strike.
Hit out towards second. Altuve to his right. He has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Strop. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. As though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's gone 2 for 5.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. On the ground softly towards second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altuve is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.